We're working on the GE Superadio. I'm going to take this thing apart. Phillips screwdriver. Let's get started. Let's pull these knobs off. Pliers. They should pull straight out. Just like that. And they're dirty. They're very dirty. These will not come out. You don't take these off. This should come straight out, which it does. On the back, we should have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's the antenna screw. That will have to come out eventually. 4, 6. And there should be probably one in here. Yeah, one down there, right there. Get you a good sharp Phillips head screwdriver, which I hope this is. Shouldn't have any trouble. This isn't too deep. So, yeah. Hopefully all the screws are the same length. Okay, so let's try to get this thing apart. Carefully. Careful. Power switch is getting hung up a little bit right there. It is not plugged in. So we pull the bottom out first, just like that. Speaker wire, yep. And it is not a plug type. So we are going to have to work on this just like this, because we cannot unplug those wires because they are soldered in. But there's a good look at it. These will come off now. You can pull these off if you want. So there's your switches. So see the little hole right there? That's where we're going to squirt some lubricating spray in. And I normally use deoxit. I'm not sure if I have any though. So I've got some electronic cleaner, which I normally don't use. But you can use anything. I've used WD-40 before to clean up a scratchy volume. Let's blow it out with some compressed air first. Just a nice gentle blow. So all the screws stayed in the frame, which is kind of nice. I've got a little can of compressed air. Let's see if we can get some of these dust bunnies out of here. I'm not sure what that is. Glue. Well, masking tape. Be careful if you're lubricating this thing, because you don't want to get any on the tuning dial, because that can wreak havoc with these little pulleys. They'll start slipping. You have all kinds of trouble. I did find some deoxit, just a little bit, not much in here, but enough. So what we're going to try to do, we got, what is it, volume and then treble and bass. We're just going to squirt a little bit. There's a little hole right there. Just want to try to get a little bit in the hole and then turn it. Work it in there real good. about getting in on the surrounding electronics. I mean, that's what this stuff is made for. And here is the, I believe this is the volume control on the bottom. But anyways, the hole on the bottom, whoops, careful of the wire. See if we can get a little bit in there. Get it in there, work it. All right, we've got the antenna reattached. We have the unit plugged in. Volume, bass, treble. Okay, let's make sure it's on FM. This should be up. Don't touch anything. It is hot. It is hot. Let's go. Turn it on. Oh, just like that. Perfect. Nice. That job is complete. All right, here we go. All put back together. Now it's time to clean it up and get it ready for sale. We have to take off the sticker. We have to clean the grill. We have to clean all the nooks and crannies because there's dust everywhere. We have to clean up the knobs. You can see all the dirt around here. I've already cleaned these. I cleaned the face here of the tuning dial when it was apart, and I cleaned the power switch, and that was about it. It went back together pretty well. You do not have to take the antenna off if you're taking one of these apart. All right, let's first we'll get that sticker off. Blow dryer, nice hot heat. Alright, we got most of it off. Let's get the sticky residue off. WD-40 works great. That's all you need. Just let it sit there for a minute. You can take a cloth or whatever. I've got some magic eraser. Be careful with this stuff because you can scratch. That's it. Sticky residue is gone. Let's clean all the dust out of the nooks and crannies. Here's my weapon of choice. And of course my toothbrush, little soapy water, microfiber towel, damp microfiber, and a dry one. First thing I like to do is wipe the whole thing down. Get it a little bit damp. Try and get some of the bigger spots with the damp microfiber. Ooh, that antenna is in there. Soapy water. I know what you're saying, but just get all the water out of it. Go down the cracks, all the seams of the handle. I've been doing this for a long time this way. Never had a problem. Just have to be careful. You don't want to get it soaking wet, of course. It's just damp, there's no water running. Take your damp microfiber. Look at all the dust in that crack. All the dirt. Get your dry microfiber. That's it. and we'll blow it out with some compressed air. But look at the grill. The grill's really bad. A lot of that stuff's not going to come out. Got to get something with some long hairs to get down in that grill. Look at it, wipes right off, and that remains. You can push the toothbrush fibers right down in there. That might not come clean. Oh, it took the paint right off, and it's just soap and water. I'll touch it up though. Black Sharpie marker will take that right off, or replace it. At the back, this needs a damp rag. Got the switches soaking. The antenna. Still got some dust in those cracks. This works really good in those little nooks and crannies. I'm telling you, you'd be amazed. It's gonna look like a new radio. Get this thing ready for sale. Reviving an old radio. It's looking pretty good. See that spot where the toothbrush took the paint right off of there? Not sure why. So just black Sharpie. Kind of blend it in. Got some stuff in some of the holes of the grill. So there's some dirt or something wedged in the holes of the grill. Paper clip. Fits in there good. I don't know what's in these holes. Just dirt and crud. That looks better. Looks good. Cleaning all the knobs that have been soaking. Everything is clean. Well, it turned out really good. Is it perfect? No. But it's clean. It is clean. And it works.
Expertise, so many years of service, 3 generations of family
That's
ownership.
AM.
It's a great place
AM
to work
radio.
too. Right now they're hiring
Bass.
maintenance specialists, which is a great
Treble.
start for people interested in the HVAC trade. Duct cleaners too.
FM.
And found as of Thursday afternoon, and the lucky recipient of $500 is John Beck from New Prague, who also located the Rock of the North in weeks 1 and 2 earlier
Nice
this
radio.
month.
Dates from around 1991, as much as I can figure. There's a date code on the back of the radio, but I can't make it out. But according to the manual, it looks like, I think that's a date code, 91 of the 48th week, 1991. Big money? No. $30, I think.